Tonight for our last story we have an interesting feature about a real hero. Here is John Cocktoaston on location with what can only be described as an incredible story.
This is John Cocktoaston reporting for WOP News. We're out here on the streets of Lexington where we're talking to a gentleman who was just saved by the fabled SuperGuy.
Well, I was just walking down the street, minding my own business, when all of a sudden this monster from outer space came out of the sky, grabbed me from behind, and I tried to fight back, but there was just not much I could do. He snuck up from behind me and grabbed me unexpectedly, and I just didn't know what to do.
Then, sir?
Well, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, comes this SuperGuy. He was really dressed funny and everything, and he pried me loose from the monster, which I was really glad of, and but it's a good thing he got there when he did, because I was really fixing to tear into that old monster.
Thank you, sir. We wanted to find out more about the SuperGuy, so we decided to do some investigating.
We'll be back with the results of John's fascinating investigation right after this.
Severe vision loss can accompany growing older, but it is not necessarily the end of seeing well. Often, vision can be improved dramatically through a program of low vision services, which includes an examination by a low vision specialist and training in the effective use of vision. See what you're missing. Insist on a low vision examination. For information, contact American Foundation for the Blind, Low Vision, Box 111, New York, New York, 10011.
And now back to John and his story.
We finally caught up with SuperGuy, and we got him to answer a few questions. SuperGuy, where do you come from?
See that star up there?
No, SuperGuy, it's daytime.
Well, it's 2 blocks north of that.
SuperGuy, where do you get your superpowers?
If I told you, everyone would get them.
Why do you wear such funny clothes?
I have to. It's a union rule.
If we ever need you, SuperGuy, how can we call you?
Don't worry, citizen. I always know when I'm needed. Oh, I'm sorry. I must be going. This is another job for SuperGuy.
There he goes. You know, we'll all feel safer knowing he's on the job out there.
Thank you, John, and that concludes this evening's newscast. We'll see you tomorrow. Good night.